What's the deal? Very, very excited. It's always a time of year where you get an opportunity to compete, for a championship. And I think the most exciting part about it is going through like the tough times, going through like the grind days, going through the three games of 4 nights, and just 5 games in 7 nights. Because that's how you build character. That's how you build, trust in each other. When things aren't going great, you got to come even closer together. And that's, I think, one of the things that we were missing last year. And, with the addition of, obviously Russ, but Tyson, who's going to be a huge piece to help Clint out, Austin for a full year, D House for a full year, and just everybody that's returning. It's going to be exciting.
James, how special is it to have a coach that also a great talent here with you?
I'm very excited. Not just myself. I know just from him having an entire organization for 11 years that he had to kind of play for. He just comes to an entire different chapter in his life to go out there and just play and don't have to stress and worry about the pressure of carrying an entire organization. I'm excited for him. I think the front office and coaches and teammates are all excited. So tomorrow is a beginning and a journey to something great.
James, y'all talk so much about the only goal being to win a championship. What do y'all have to do in order for that to happen?
I mean, that's the goal every year. I think for every individual player, every team, every organization, all that good stuff. For us, is just putting the puzzle together. Obviously we all know that how long of a regular season is, and it's going to be a lot of ups and downs and all that good stuff. But it's all sacrifice. It's all knowing that there's a big picture, and things happen throughout the course of the year, throughout the course of NBA season. You just try to weather the storm and get past it and focus on the bigger picture.
James, we keep hearing 3 words when it comes to how you and Russ are going to complement each other and figure it out. From your standpoint, what does that mean? Does that mean giving the ball up a little bit more, figure it up?
We don't know yet. Let's figure it out. Certain things happen throughout the course of the game that you just like, okay, this is what's going to happen, or this is what's happening right now, that you just ride with. If Russ got it going and Russ is on one of them games that we all seen before, guess what I'm going to do? Sit back and watch the show, and vice versa. Or if Eric can get it going and go off at 30, 40, that's just a part of basketball. So you can't sit here and say, oh, well, Russ is going to have the basketball for the first half and then I'm going to have the ball for the second. No, things happen throughout the course of the game that you just flow with and go with. So, like I said, all of us in this locker room and in this front office has one goal, and that's to win. So however that happens is going to happen, and we're going to, like I said, figure it out.
Is there anything about Russ' game that's going to have to adjust being here with you since your game has changed so much?
Nope. Because I can play off the basketball, I can catch and shoot. I can do the things off the basketball. I can be on the wing. I can be in the corner. I can be wherever he needs me to be, and vice versa. Like Russ has played off the basketball, whether it's previously with myself or USA Basketball. Before Russ, was ball dominant like he's had to do, he was playing off the ball at UCLA, and so he when you're a basketball player, you figure it out and you get on the court and you do things necessary to win games, and that's all that we are about. Yeah, I think just my voice. My work ethic is always going to be there. My game is always going to speak for itself. But just building my guys up, building that confidence in each individual player, to make them go out there and whatever that role they're in, be the best in their role. Like that role that you're in can get you a lot of money and provide for your family and change your family's lives. So be the best in that role. Don't try to be anybody else, but that best player in your role. And whether it's Clint. Every single day, being on him and building that confidence in him. And, we've all seen where he started from and where he is now. And it goes down the line. And so even somebody like Daniel House, who's with us half of the year, and just giving him that confidence to go out there and just be who he is. Like, find your role, be great in it, and that role is going to help our team get to where we want to go.
James, how do you feel about Mike as a coach right now? I've been with him a few years. His team's changed, but bringing back us the same guy was a big change, just in terms of him being the right coach for this team in this situation.
He's the right coach for this situation. We wouldn't rather have any other coach because he knows how to deal with personalities. And like I said before, Coach gives me confidence and he gives Russ confidence. But, you hear that's what coaches are supposed to do. They're supposed to give their best players confidence. Well, Coach gives the 14th and 15th player that same confidence that he gives me and Russ. And you don't find that often. I don't care if it's NBA, I don't care if it's college, I don't care if it's high school. Like, you don't find that coach that gives that player confidence. Well, when you get in the game, or this is when you're checking in the game, be ready to go, and this is what I need you to do out there, and just do it to the best of your ability, and I got your back. Like, he gives you that confidence to where you're like, okay, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to just play free. Because, most of the time you're out there, if I make one mistake, I'm going to come out the game and coach is going to take me out. I'm like, nah, coach, he gives you that confidence to where if you make a mistake, so what? What's next? Let's get it back. Next possession. And right there, that right there shows you that he's here for the long haul.
What role did you and Russ play in bringing Seth Pelosi onto the team?
I mean, Thabo pulled up himself. He came to Vegas, and we had a training camp last week, and guys lifted and worked out and did yoga and things like that. And Thabo came there, on his own and made a roster spot for himself. I've been knowing Thabo, obviously, since I've been in the league, myself and Russ, and he's always been that guy that worked extremely hard, and obviously he's a great defender. But he came and made that and took that spot himself. And as a guy like that who wants to come to a championship caliber team and contribute, I mean, I'm excited for him and I'm appreciative for him.
How do you feel playing in some of the Japan game there? And what play we can expect to see?
Say it again.
Yeah, how do you feel, play in Japan?
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I've never been, and once when I go overseas and go to different countries and things like that, I embrace it because they don't get an opportunity to see NBA players and NBA games, obviously as much as the States, and so that would be an opportunity to embrace my Japanese fans and show them how much I appreciate them because I don't come in contact with them as much as I would love to. So it's going to be exciting. I'm excited. The NBA is obviously taking this game global. We know how powerful this game is. And not only myself, but this entire organization is excited to take our organization to Japan and showcase our talents.
Jay, how important is Clint Capella to what you guys are trying to do?
Extremely important. Extremely important. His presence, protecting that rim, finishing around the basket, blocking shots, just doing everything, guards when we switch on defense. Everything that, he's a huge piece. I think every individual guy is in its way is huge to where we're trying to go. And so that's why that confidence needs to be built from tomorrow training camp and so forth and so on, and every single day just trying to find it and figure it out.
There's a lot of talk about how good the Western Conference is and the best it's ever been. How excited are you about that challenge? Frustrated by how top-heavy the
Frustrated. Why would I be frustrated?
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I don't really care about what other teams are doing and how crazy the West is or the East is or what's this team's. I don't really care. What we have in this locker room is good enough.
Did you pay attention much as things were shaking out during the offseason?
No, I paid a little bit. I paid attention to when Paul George left. That means Russ was available.
You have been sort of viewed by however this team does. Accomplishes or doesn't is
Mhm.
to whatever degree you share that with Russ. Is there a belief in that?
Nah.
A sense of anything?
I'll take on anything. I mean, if we don't win, I'll take all the blame for it. That's just what it comes with it. That's why you have to go out there and win. And so that's why we work extremely hard in the offseason to bring players in and bring whatever is necessary in for us to give ourselves that chance to win. And that's all it is. I know what's at stake. I know, if we don't win, James Harden and such get the credit or doesn't get the credit for it, or they're going to talk down, or they're going to create a narrative that whatever they want to create, this ain't my first rodeo. So that's why you have to work extremely hard, not only just on the court, but off the court to make sure that the pieces is in line to help you out.
In the time since the trade was made, have you and Russ had a chance to just reflect, not just how much you've changed as basketball players, but just how much advice and chances you've
Yeah, it's been what, 8 years. We've accomplished a lot of individual, accolades individually. Now it's time to, accomplish something together that we haven't accomplished before.
One more question, boys. You talked about developing your voice and using your voice more in a different way. Was there a time in your career that you didn't think you had to do that? Or?
I've always had the voice, but just had to wait my turn. Like I've always had the voice, and when I got here, I started to use it a little bit more, but show my work ethic a lot more. And then these last few years has just been outspoken. But each individual player, you have to find ways to hit their pressure point, and some are different than others. And I've learned that these last few years. Like maybe I can go and yell at a guy and be in his face, and he'll take it. Okay, I got to get better. Beard is on me now. Or another guy is exactly. Or another guy, you might have to dumb it down and talk a little bit. Explain a little bit more. Talk a little, not so aggressive. So it's just different players have different personalities that you have to learn, and you have to accept them for who they are, and that's how you get the best out of your teammates. Say it again. Myself. But this team is it's gonna be pretty dope, man. From Russ, PJ to Tyson to Austin. I mean, our making the calls that our runway before the games. It's gonna be a runway. We're gonna have red carpet. We're gonna have music. We're gonna have the whole whole 9 yards. So be ready for it.
Looking ahead to 2020, are you at all interested in playing for playing on the Olympic team?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's one of my goals. This year didn't had the opportunity, but was just tied up with so many different things. But of course, that's one of my goals to represent the USA and represent this beautiful country in the games.
Can you talk about just Ben Tyson and what he means to the team?
You can just see the instant, like his voice. Like when we were in Vegas, like even when he wasn't on the court playing and he was on the side, like he was talking, like he was helping the team. Pick and roll coming, weak side help, talk, pointing different guys out, helping them on what they need to be doing in order to them to be successful. So his voice automatically is going to change our team, and and then obviously his play on the court is going to help us as well. But just him, Clint, having somebody that has been through it, that has a championship, that kind of plays similar to what how Clint plays. It's going to be great for Clint, and it's going to be great for our entire team. So we're excited to have Tyson, and like I said, they want us tomorrow.
Tyson was telling us about the pickup game during the lockout. If I remember right, it was at Loyola, where Kobe told him that you were going to be next. I don't know, only about 8 years ago, but what did that day mean to you? Competing against
I don't remember. I don't remember that day. I don't remember that day, but Kobe, if it was, just coming from being himself is dope. Like somebody that I idolize, that I just grew up watching. He did it his way. He did it for a very, very long time at the highest level, and we all witnessed that. We all witnessed how great he was. So just coming from him is it's pretty cool.
Did you expect that then?
I've always expected it. Just the opportunity and the opportunity came when I put this Rockets jersey on, and I haven't looked back since.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.